Good afternoon, everybody, and happy fall, happy Halloween, happy harvest. Almost. It's Halloween season. So one of our neighborhood places has trick-or-treating on Wednesday this week before Halloween, and it got Mom to thinking that we needed to do some Halloween projects. So here's my Halloween project. We have piles of construction paper and crayons, markers and glue sticks that we bought for school, and we're all working on little projects. Trey, what you got going? Okay. And Becky, can I see your pumpkin? Oh, Becky hung hers on the door already. Very good.
Thanks.
That is super good.
That's my job.
Oh, and this is Murdoch's pumpkin.
Yeah, but I'm not done with the pumpkin. I think you have to make another
Oh,
one.
we're going to make ghosts.
Yep. Yeah, one make ghosts.
Here's another pumpkin, Jack. That is so great.
Yep. I've been drawing ghost Pokemon. I'm not sure if cast form is a ghost Pokemon, but I heard it is.
Okay. He has his sister's old Game Boy Advance, and he loves playing it.
I've been playing Pokemon
So,
Sapphire.
what do you got going on now, Murdoch?
I'm making a crown.
A crown for what?
A pumpkin.
Okay. I think your pumpkin was kidnapped. Your brother needs his pumpkin back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just realized it looks like a Mr. Potato Head.
Who's that guy?
Gengar, the final evolution of the ghost Pokemon trio.
Wow, that looks cool.
Ghastly, Haunter, he's laughing so hard he's crying.
Uh-huh.
Gengar.
Jack, you're a great artist.
Yep. I also drew an Eevee about a month ago.
Jack likes high fives. So, this is what we've got going on today. And we're working on one other thing. Jack is a very smart little boy, and he's going to be having a surprise video coming up that we can't really say, but there's a surprise coming after this video, and it'll be within a week. Yeah, our staple box, we had to take our desk apart and move it to the basement. Our staples spilled and spilled, so we filled a whole mason jar because the staple box was empty. So we gathered up all of our staples. We always like to make paper chains. That's loud, Bethy. So Mom's going to get busy cutting up strips of paper. Yes. And that's too much. And you can glue or staple your paper chains. We like to do the stapler because it is dry fast and it doesn't come apart so easy. Yes, we can. Skateboard, stapler.
I said stapler.
Oh, okay. So we're going back at it and we'll show you our finished art when we're done. What color's next? Okay, looks like we need another orange. Yep.
Make it in a circle and do this. Can I do that? Can I do that? Got it.
Very good.
Got it. I got it. Oh. No.
I thought you were going to let her hang on to it. She has to have a job to do. Yeah.
I have to have a job around.
This is the first time ever Bethany's making a paper chain. So we're teaching her about how to hold it and put it together to make a circle. And Trey has our old little small stapler, and he is being the stapler guy.
No, not stapler. Stapler. I was going to use the stapler. No. I know, but you're not old enough. Yes, I am.
Just, yeah, hold the orange paper together, Bethany. No, more. Squeeze it more. There you go. See? It's like a double clicking noise. All right, Bethy. Let Bethy do it. Let Bethy do it. There.
Now
That's right. The kids are in their pajamas now because it is late afternoon,
See, baby?
early
Brown.
evening.
See? Brown, 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 and green.
Yes, green is next. We have brownies in the oven for our dessert tonight. And they were outside playing in the rain. And they got all wet. And Bethy went out in her house slippers. So we are warming up in our jammies, huh?
Not you.
Bethy?
What?
No. I didn't go out in the rain. I'm staying in.
Well, I am too.
Grocery shopping in the rain was enough for me today.
Well, go to Huntington Yellow.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I need a yellow now. I have yellow.
That's right. This is helping Bethy with her colors and making circles.
Orange, yellow,
And it's helping Trey to learn how to use tools. And they are working on cooperation. They aren't working on anything.
Yes, we are. Let's start a car something. Now I need another orange. Orange, sick. Then I'm gonna need a green, then a yellow, then an orange. Yep, I have a yellow.
So, Trey, when you have the different colors like that, can you tell me what you just said it was called? A pattern. So, Trey would be in kindergarten if he went to public school. Or possibly first grade, depending on when you start. And Miss Bethany is 3.5, so she is learning just by our working on this kind of stuff at home, things that she could be learning years later. Trey, of course, knows this. We are huge on paper chains when the holidays start. And it starts off with, of course, Halloween, and we do fall colors so that we can use it through Thanksgiving. And we'll make another paper chain for Christmas. And sometimes after Christmas, we'll take them apart a little bit and add other colors to make it for New Year's.
Wow, there you see feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are see feathers. Hey, Becky.
Is that brownie batter really good?
No.
It's all over your face.
Hey, Becky. Now I need an
I am, as you know, trying to lose some post-pregnancy weight and eat healthy and have energy and everything else that it requires from a mom. So here's little George, and little George wants good milk. Right, baby? Yes. So we are having oatmeal for dinner tonight, and here is my finished product. And as you see, it is nice and creamy. This is old-fashioned oats. So what I've done is I cooked my oats in milk, and for lower calories, you can cook it in water. You can cook it in any kind of milk you like, goat's milk, almond milk, coconut milk. And then you add, this was 2 cups of oatmeal, and I doubled my recipe. So then I had 3.5 cups of milk, half a cup of pumpkin after it had cooked down, a teaspoon of vanilla. This is my homemade vanilla that you've seen in some of the other videos. If you haven't, check it out. A teaspoon of cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and we're going to top it with chopped pecans and homemade syrup. So this is the syrup we made in the fall, specially labeled with my freezer tape. This was labeled by Mom instead of Murdoch. I was going to show you if it was labeled by Murdoch. So, oh, Bethy's going to have the pink bowl.
Yeah, and Trey's gonna have the green
That's right. So if you like this cooked in water. You can serve it in milk. I know that's how my dad used to eat his oatmeal. We have disasters and catastrophes happening over here. I just stepped in water, and now that there's water here, and of course it's at my spot at the table. Jack's learning how to play the piano. Oh! So because you're sweetening this with maple syrup, and you can choose to leave it out or not, you can put honey on it, anything you like, your body is going to be healthier because you process those natural sugars differently than refined sugars. So enjoy this nice treat, everybody. Don't hit his face. Dance for him, Bethy. Make it go. Do it again, George. Do it again. What do you think, Georgie? He's like, nope, not gonna do it now.
What's this?
It's a mask.
He doesn't want to.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are doing more Halloween fun.
Yep.
The rain has passed and we're staying inside because the grass is wet and everything outside is muck.
Yep.
We are playing Boo Bingo. And Boo Bingo is these little squares, and I realized this is by Rubies, and Rubies is the tag on a bunch of our Halloween costumes that were store-bought over the years. The bingo card is really good for all ages. This is up to 17 players, it says, and it says ages 6 and up, but obviously Bethy's 3 and she can play it too. She just doesn't have the...
Well, we can't do 17 players because we don't have enough of these green.
We don't have 17, but it's great for a party. So this is something that I picked up years ago, and it's been bumping around in our Halloween costume box. So today we went through our Halloween costume box so that we could figure out what it would be for Halloween. So here we go. Hey, Ruby's Halloween Party Zone. All of those costumes said Ruby's. All the Star Wars costumes?
Oh!
Okay. White Halloween cat.
No. I got it. And I got the black Halloween cat.
Purple mummy.
Yeah.
A really nice thing today. There's a knock on the door unexpectedly. Our neighbor, Gail, brought us a tin full of cookies for a little Halloween treat, which made it so nice. There's a little card that says, "To all the Grams, wishing you Monster Halloween fun," from Jean and Gail. And she made us some wonderful, soft, super light chocolate chip cookies, and we had to stop ourselves from eating them. Bethy got one more while we were playing our bingo, and I didn't realize, so I looked. There's 2 left for Dad, so we have to hide these so that we don't eat them. He's happy to give them to the kids, but with 2 left and 3 boys to feed, we'll save them for Dad. So we've taken a break from our bingo. The kids are watching Mulan. That's right, save some for me. So now we're going to kind of work on our own Halloween costumes for this year because we've sorted through the old ones. What are you going to be? What do you want to dress up? You want to be a pumpkin?
Yeah.
Okay. We have little pumpkin baby here right now. He fell asleep. What a nice day for him. Little George is doing super, super good. He's having a little rest.
Daddy, what seat buckle they were talking about?
It's what?
Seat buckles.
Oh, seat buckles, yes. Bethy is using some old ribbons that were in the box. She wants to ribbon. So we've got all kinds of arts and crafts going on. We're going to get back to our paper chains. We are making paper chains after our art. And this is how all of our art turned out. Murdoch is so creative. He made a skeleton, and he made a spider web, and he even attached it to the wall in a corner the way that spiders do, and he gave it flies to eat. I drew this, and the kids went and colored it in last night. And Trey has been playing Nerf guns, and he made himself a target. Oh, Bethy's pumpkins were all on the door over here, and she's taking them off. And these are our nice little pumpkins that we're going to carve for Halloween. I've asked the kids if they wanted to do painting or carving, and they really want to do both. So on these little pumpkins, these were all grown. Well, these 3 were grown here at our farm. The 4th one, the bigger one, was a seed from a pumpkin we gave away to our neighbor, and she brought that over for us. So I was out here checking on my zinnias, doing all my seed saving. Bethy's been picking the tops off of them, so I had to kind of go around the ground and find them. But we're going to bring these in so that they warm up. A suggestion for carving pumpkins, I will tell you, every year when I was younger, my hands would freeze from gutting the inside of a pumpkin. So I always take them inside and let them warm up for a whole day, or even overnight, and then the guts aren't so cold. But we always leave them outside kind of for decoration and to preserve them so they don't start to rot from the heat from the house.